So, Joe's coming. Okay, so. Some girls are only about that thing. Them West. Tiger.
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 So, Tiger went on Queen Radio and said that he put Kylie on. Like, he told her, how to dress, how to look black, how to get the colorful lace wigs and stuff like that. Like how the, the black
Exploit
artists do.
black women.
Yeah, basically taught her how to exploit black women. I wouldn't be surprised if Jordan was helping her too. Their black friends, showing them how to, teaching them the slang, teaching them how to be on, what to wear and stuff like that. They go on different socialites pages, on their social media pages, look at their designs, stealing and stuff like that. So it is a race thing. And I'm not going to be objective about this. I'm completely biased about this because, black people, we need to start holding ourselves accountable for holding on to our culture.
Mm-hmm.
And, culture vultures, they are the epitome of it. And it's so many black celebrities that co-sign their behavior, and it's just okay, it's nice Kim got the lady out of jail, got the pardon from Trump. Good, you know what I'm saying. And I don't hate them, I don't dislike them or anything like that, but this insanity for vanity culture that's profiting millions off the black culture is disgusting. And it reminds me of that movie The Joneses, where they always have on these high-end labels. They're probably getting the stuff for free or whatever like that. We yearn to, we desire the stuff, we see it because they have it on, and then the designers turn around and they do racist things, blackface, nooses and things of that sort. Like, it's all just a really nasty, vicious cycle, and it happens because we allow it. Okay. And, I hold us accountable. We've let the Kardashians get out of control. So,
Period.
I would love to just mute the Kardashians. I would love to just
Hashtag mute the Kardashians.
Yeah, I would love to mute any other, male black artist that teaches a non-black woman how to exploit black women.
Mm-hmm. That, because I mean, if you read that article of Tiger talking about the things that he taught Kylie Jenner, it was basically how to exploit black women. Period. Play off the lip injections, this and that. That's what it basically was about, and that's been their whole career, exploiting black people. Period.
Yeah.
From OJ to Tiger.
Yeah, I mean, from the sex tape to Lamar, and they're always victims of black people. Like, is this whole, Rob's being taken advantage of by China. Kanye's going crazy. Kim has to put up with that. Um, Chloe with Lamar, now her being taken advantage of by Tristan, and now Jordan is taking advantage of her. And then she has her two black pets, Malika and Khadijah. And, when she says sick 'em, and, they go barking on, social media. And it's just I'm over them.
It's like how you be like, oh, you'll say to a white person or whoever, oh, you're racist. Like, no, I'm not a racist. I have black friends. You know what I'm saying? It's just like to keep you know.
I'm tired of, I'm tired of the Kardashian reign. And I'm not, I'm proud of their come up. I'm not mad at anybody getting a coin. I wish them the best, but I am tired of that culture that they promote. A Those stations, and not just the Kardashians, the rest of these reality TVs, the Love and Hip Hops, where they all have a classic scene of a woman throwing a glass of a drink of something at each other. Like, it's ridiculous. And this is our culture being pimped. All our culture being pimped extremely cheap. So I'm just like, I wanted to just, I want us to mute them. The same way we go so hard when we're muting our own artists, such as mute R. Kelly and things of that sort. I'm not accusing them of doing anything as horrible as what R. Kelly is being alleged of doing. But, the same way how we're so hard to condemn our own, we need to be able to condemn those who constantly ride off our culture, those who make millions. Kylie is damn near a billionaire off of our culture on our watch. Like, what happened to the strength? And and I think it could be done if we just starve them of attention, if we just stop purchasing from these labels, if we somehow some way find a way to get on code, because like their reign needs to it needs to be brought down. So I'm all about muting them. This will be the last time you ever hear about them and their drama on this channel, unless something really really crazy happens and
like one of them die. That's it.
Lord universe forbid.
Yeah, Lord forbid.
But at the end of the day, like I said, I wish them well. I don't want anything to happen to them, whatever, unless something else major happens and I find a teachable moment out of it that that something that we can learn from. I'm not just going to be talking about all their little random gossip and PR stunts, because like I said, it's a great possibility that this can all be a setup for the Smiths family, for the Kardashians, for the Woods, or whomever to benefit from. I wouldn't be surprised, because like I said, I think a lot of what comes from that show is dramatized. It's made up. It's what I'm looking for, contrived. So I think we need to take our power back and determine what type of entertainment we want to entertain
and who we want to represent us. They are not black women,
right?
They don't represent us,
right? And I'm not going to allow this image of these grown women in their 30s bullying a 21-year-old
black woman.
Yeah, that was taken advantage. I'm not gonna say taken advantage of,
whose
but
father also died when she was young.
Yeah, who was finessed by a dog. Okay, that Chloe shouldn't have been dealing with in the first place. Like, what are y'all living at? Y'all not in a relationship if y'all living at two different houses and he's having house parties till 7 in the morning. Like, come on.
But she knew, like, she apologized and said, "Oh, it wasn't Jordan's fault that our relationship broke up." From the beginning. When you first tweeted that she broke up your family or whatever, that it wasn't her fault. But when people started to come at you, the black girls started to come at you, we not on your side, yeah. And this is the thing. You want to be black, you want these black, this is what comes along with it.
Yeah.
I mean, this is what comes along with it. This is what we struggle with. What the fuck make you think that you so different than us? That black, I don't give a fuck how much money you got. Didn't you hear Beyonce singing about Becky with the good hair?
Mm-hmm. And in the same way, like I love the ADOS movement. I think that it's great that you know blacks are showing their strength, and they're showing politicians that we're not going for it. I think we need to do the same thing with our entertainment, with our music, with what comes on our TVs. We have to stop letting powerful non-black people determine what type of entertainment we should be entertained by.
Exactly.
Hashtag mute the Kardashians.
Mute the Kardashians.
You want to mute R. Kelly? You want to mute our black entertainers? Well, let's mute these chicks. Let's mute these pathetic storylines. Okay, this whole victim mentality storylines. This really just, I mean, every black person that has anything to do with that show is represented in a bad light to me. In my opinion, like I don't think that they're racist, but I'm just saying, with the setup of reality TV these days, black people are not looking good on reality TV. Like, so we really need to start out with determining what we want to watch, and we need to start out with the non-black people benefiting culture vulture and pimping our culture. Just like you saw Chloe dressed like a pimp, and she had the four black girls on a chain.
Never forget.
Okay. You can go to Paris Milan's channel and view that picture. I don't know how she found it, but they're that powerful that they had that picture scrubbed off the internet, and somehow it surfaced still.
How many black women were in dog chains on that picture?
4. It was Megan Good and her sister and the twins. So this is the reality of it. Like I said, now since we live in a PC politically correct world, I'm sure they wouldn't dare take a picture of that, and I'm sure that they're highly upset that somehow that picture surfaced. Yeah. But the fact of the matter is that it surfaced, and we need to do something about it. Okay, we need to stop these itches, okay, because I'm trying to cut back on my cursing, but like they gonna have, listen, they need to fall the fuck back. Like, y'all made y'all bread now. I hope you save it, because you won't be getting no views from me. And I really hope that other black people on social media catch the wave and stop giving these girls attention.
Especially black women, we have to stop letting these women exploit us. We have to stop wanting to be them. When in our reality, they want to be us. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and we just have to put them to bed, period.
And then it's like promoting these unrealistic body shapes. Like, everybody's supposed to have this big kaboom ass and these big poo pow titties and these flat stomachs and you need these full lips and these long extensions, and it's just like, it's really tearing down. It's like the vanity is just like at the 10th power now. Like, it's awful. And I think that it's cultural. It's worldwide now, that everybody thinks that they're supposed to look manufactured, like, just kind of perfectly put together. Like Silicon Valley just is starting to spread everywhere, and it's because of them. It's like a lot of women are not really satisfied with what they are, because like the standard of beauty is now realistic, and it's the black rappers and the black entertainers that's promoting this,
and they condone it. I mean, and it's what's idealized.
Just like the young lady was just talking about how she couldn't get into the Club Story due to
her weight.
And the promoters, Future was there, and the promoter said, either the promoters or Future, I'm not sure, but she said because of her weight she couldn't get in. But this is a hip hop club, okay? There are BBW, overweight, obese, curvy, whatever you want to call it, okay? Thick, whatever suits your fancy. But there are those size women in hip hop culture, in black culture. So this is our culture, and our women get refused.
But this is
at a hip hop concert. Like, that's fucking crazy.
But this has always been the culture of Miami, okay? And I've been going to Miami since I was a bigger girl, 220 pounds, overweight.
But it's because we allow it.
It's because we go and spend our dollars.
Yeah, it's like, because we pay. It's because we continue to patronize what
people who disrespect
was not for
us.
people that disrespect us, and it's just like, why force people that don't want your money to take your money.
And that girl was so beautiful. You know what I'm saying? She was beautiful. The girl who made the video about.
But why?
not getting a car.
But why is that? Like with these designers, like with these clubs that don't want to let you in Miami.
But they
like,
take your culture.
Why? But why force people that don't want your money to take your money?
Yeah.
Stop. Keep your fucking money.
Keep your money. Fuck them. Period. Fuck
Keep
'em.
your money. Keep your money. Keep your views.
Yeah.
Like you, that's really all you have to do all you have to do is not entertain it. Don't talk about it on social media. Like in the comments, right? Who gives a fuck?
Right.
If you want to write about anything, like and at the end of the day, we determine what's the
hot
wave and what's
not,
popular.
period.
So if we do it, everybody else will follow the fuck suit. That's just the reality of it.
If we say tomorrow Miami ass, we ain't going to fuck back to fat bitches can get in the club, to BBWs can get in the club, because I was once them having to wait in line or couldn't get in the club. You know what I'm saying?
What happened to
Miami would be ass. This shit would be like Atlantic
What
City.
happened to Crystal and Tommy Hilfiger and all that other shit? Like you like all it takes is black people to be like Liz Claiborne. All it takes is for black people
For
to be
us to
like,
say it's
nah,
corny and
I'm
it's
not
corny.
I'm not fucking with it. It's corny. We ain't doing it no more.
Period.
So
Know your
like
power.
right, know your power, and it's just like I think that video was like, I mean, that picture of Chloe was like the tip of the iceberg for me, because even though you can say that you've grown and you've matured and things of that sort, I don't care what you say, actions speak louder than words.
Period.
And your actions are still very your actions show that you still are exploiting black women, and it's synonymous with that goddamn picture.
Absolutely.
So that's just how I feel about that. Like, put your foot the hell down and say we're not patronizing it. We're not doing it. And this doesn't, and it's not because they're white. It's because they're white and they exploit black people.
They exploit black women, black men, black women. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous.
Mute the Kardashians.